you are tired of limitation and you want to eliminate it, stay in this video because I want to show you two things that you need to do to eliminate limitation in your life. I know that you have sown seed. I know that you have prayed and fasted. I know that you have obeyed instruction. I know that you used to go to church, yet limitation is not breaking. You've tried every possible things and you're still experiencing limitation spirit in your life, and you're wondering how will I come out of it? That's a good question. And if that's your question, stay in this video. I want to let you know that no matter the amount of seed you sow in church, it can never break limitation. Whatever thing you see as favor is just temporary. Limitation will still be there. Even if you pray and fast, it will not change the fact. Even if you serve as a choir, whatever you serve with in church, it can never change the fact that you're experiencing limitation in your life. You only need two things. Not three, not four. Just two things in life. Just two things that I'm about to mention in this video. Don't rush away from the presence of this video because it will help you. Now, number one thing that you need to have in life to destroy limitation in your life, it will scatter it. Number one major thing, and it cannot be underrated, is the presence of God in your life. The presence of God in your life. The presence of God in your life. Proverbs chapter 9 verse 10 says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. When there is fear of God, darkness steps out of a man's life. Darkness just disappears. John 1:5, he says, and light shine in darkness, and the darkness disappear. So darkness cannot comprehend the light of God in your body. You create time to fellowship with God. You create time to do those things that are pleasing. Number two thing is get sufficient knowledge of what you need to do in life. What do you want to do? Who do you want to become? What's your purpose in life? You may have a purpose, but without a knowledge about to fulfill this purpose, you can never go anywhere. You can never go anywhere. That's why limitation is still there. Now, the reason why I'm saying these two things are very, very important. Now, the presence of God destroys darkness in your life. You may have knowledge, a good knowledge of the purpose you want to fulfill in life, but you lack the presence of God. This will allow other elements, darkness, to come in, principalities and powers, to do what? To try to stop it. That's why a man will experience barrier. They bring barrier into his life. But he have enough knowledge, but he has nobody to support him. That is when you have limitation. Nobody to support, nobody to help him, but he have enough knowledge. He knows what to do. Even if you wake him from sleep, he can do it very well, but nobody to support him. Why? Because the presence of God has departed, and those evil things are just coming around him. But when the presence of God is with him, he will be able to scale through in life with the knowledge he has. Number two thing is, some people have the presence of God, but they lack knowledge of what they ought to do to fulfill their purpose in life. They are serving in choir, they sow seed, they pray and fast. They are the first people to start the church. They are very diligent, they are very good, they are humble, but they cannot fulfill anything. They pray and fast to break limitation. May I shock you. To break limitation in life is not in prayer and fasting. It's not in prayer and fasting. You can't break it just like that. You can't. You can't. You need to get sufficient knowledge. You need to know what you want in life. Do you know that where you are today is according to the level of knowledge you've acquired some times ago? You need to continue to learn. Learning is continuous. It must not break. You must continue to learn in life till you achieve your purpose. And even when you've achieved your purpose, you need to still continue to learn and learn and learn till the time you've left this earth planet. So knowledge is something that is continuous. It's not something you stop. Maybe you were able to achieve what you wanted, and then you stop learning. You need to learn. You need to discover what you want. Discover what you need to know. The things that will help you, push you, motivate you to those places you want to be in life. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Now, without 1 plus 1, 2 cannot come to pass. Now, if your expectation is to be a pilot, I'm just saying, for example, if you want to be a pilot, do you know that you need to pass through school to learn? You cannot just wake up one day and say, sir, I apply, I want to become a pilot. You go and apply. I want to be a pilot. They will ask you, where did you come from? Where do you come from? And where did you come from? Just like that. You want to become a pilot. That is when they will push you away and you become stagnated in life. If you don't want them to push you away, if you don't want people to push you away, get enough knowledge. It's the knowledge that will attract your helpers. It's the knowledge that will attract men, great men, to locate you. So these two things are very important. The presence of God and knowledge. Of course, when you work with these two things, you will be able to go far in life. Your life will be better from today. I'm telling you, your life will be better from today and limitation will be broken. Just take advantage of this education that I'm giving to you. You don't need to pray and fast, please. You don't need to sow seed. It's just these two things. Make sure that they are present in your life. You want to become a pilot? Go and learn. And hairdresser? Go and learn. What do you want to become in life? You need to learn. You need knowledge. Go and learn. Go and learn on how to do that. You want to repair generator? Go and learn. You want to build business? Go and learn. You want to travel out of that country where you are now? Go and make researches. Go and make researches. Different countries, what do they carry? What's the qualification? Don't just wake up and say, I want to travel. They will dupe you. Please, take advantage of these. These two things are very important. Number one, the presence of God. Number two, sufficient knowledge. What you need to do. If you're not skillful enough, just like somebody to buy a car, he is not skillful enough, he climbs on the steering, what will happen? He will crash. He will crash. He has no sufficient knowledge. He just starts the car, put it in a gear and throttle it. Next thing, boom, the car will crash. You need to get knowledge. You need to have the presence of God. Hallelujah. I remain Prophet Jesse. Shalom.